on, say what you're saying.
First of all, no matter how many teens are in this audience, you gotta respect both sides. Both parents are trying to protect their children, whether you're in a hotel room, whether you're at home. You don't know where AIDS or any disease flies. So you gotta congratulate all the parents up there.
I just wanted to say that it's not the parents' fault that the children get pregnant in the home. It's actually the children's fault because they have the responsibility to use protection. They have the pill that they could go on. It's not the mother's fault that the children get pregnant in the home.
You don't feel okay. Well, Sergio, you don't feel any responsibility.
I accept the responsibility for the decision I made, and
to allow your children to have sex at home.
To allow my daughters to have sex at home. Do I feel responsible that Kimberly became pregnant? No. I do not.
Kimberly, how has this affected your life?
Well, I'm a lot busier lately.
Yeah,
a child is a big responsibility.
Yes,
I had no idea.
If you had to start all over again, when you remember that first time, what would you do if you had to live your life all over again?
I would wait. I would wait till I was old enough to. I don't think I was prepared to deal with those consequences. So I would have waited till I was old enough. I knew more about the whole situation of having a child.
So when you and your sister sit cross-legged on the bed and you have those late-night sister talks, what do you talk about? Well, she continues to have sex and is allowed to have it at home.
She sees the situation that I'm in. She sees how I have chosen to work. I work every single night. I have to pay for my son's daycare just so I can stay in school, so I can finish and be something for him and for myself as well. And she sees that. She sees the struggle. She knows. She's prepared.
Look at sister sitting there shaking her head. Talk to us. What do you think?
I felt her pain. I felt her labor pains. There's nothing I want to go through. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's really important here to look at what these girls are saying. They're saying that they wanted guidance, that they wish that they would have done things differently. And I think there's no question that many of these parents up here want what's best for their teenagers. But at the same time, admittedly, it's very hard to admit that we've done something wrong and that we wish we would have done things differently. It takes a humble person to do that, and I think that everyone does have the good intentions. It's just we have to go back to the very beginning and how we raise our children from the time that they're born to help them live a life of virtue, whether it's chastity, whether it's temperance and self-control and all of these things. We've tossed out all of these other virtues that helps us to have self-control.
Let's see what our next guests have to say. I want you to welcome 20-year-old Ben from Fair Lawn, New Jersey, and 18-year-old Dee Dee from Jensen Beach, Florida. Now, Dee Dee says she is still a virgin and is not ready to have sex. Ben says it would be a sign of disrespect to bring home a woman, in his parents' house, although he didn't always think that way. Ben, at least you're honest. Tell me what made you change your mind.
When I was 14 years old, I was upstairs in my room, and I had to go upstairs, and my mom was being nice, so she was coming upstairs to, offer something to eat or drink, But I didn't hear her coming up the stairs.
Okay.
Nor did I hear a knock. So, what my mother had saw was someone naked on my bed smoking a cigarette.
Oh.
So, ever since that...
How did you deal with that?
I don't know, but I got through it. It was hell, but I got through it.
Yeah.
But ever since then, I totally took it through a different aspect of things. It's like, it's so disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
what did you see in your mom's eyes? Because most guys would say, yeah, mom caught me, but hey, next, I mean, come on. I want to know what you saw in mom's eyes that made you say, God, I never want to see my mom look at me like that again.
I was almost ready to break down and cry. So I'm real close to my mom. So, I'll do what makes her happy,
What did she say to you? Did you have a conversation about it afterwards?
I didn't have a conversation with her. She had nothing to say besides, doors downstairs.
Your mom will be real proud of you when she sees this show today. She sure will be. Dee Dee, I'm going to talk to you in just a second because you say that you're a virgin, proud of it, not ready to have sex, and I want to hear why not. We also have a question here, some more questions in the audience, and a question for you. What should parents do when their teenager says, can I have sex at home? What would you say if after this show your teenager asked you? Find out how to handle it right after this.